Oh, I've got a black screen. Never mind, it loaded. The when I load on the stream all of the cams at once, it takes up so much CPU. I think mine's struggling a bit.
Imagine, yeah.
Because it's like trying to load in 10 different webcam sources and mine at the same time.
10 seconds remaining.
Can't wait till I get my new PC, build it. It's going to be good.
Max has taken charge of I think almost every draft he's been in recent games I've seen.
He does do it quite often, yeah.
I'd like to see some different. Miles, drafting. I'm not seeing much. I'd like to see maybe a Juju draft or Jabate Mail even. See some of these guys. Because I know the draft, everyone talks and everyone gives ideas, and mainly it's who do you want to play, and for your position you just say. But it'd be interesting to see different people take on the task.
Yeah, I agree. Some people have had really successful drafts. My favourite drafter, who we don't see really play in these in-houses anymore, Jackass. I think his drafting had a near 100% win rate. And
Really?
he was a big fan of early cores. This was quite a long time ago now when Jack was playing with us. He's still in my Discord, but he hasn't played for a while. He used to draft cores really early on, like always phase 1 cores, and then he'd build his team around the core properly. And it just made for really good games.
Yeah, I definitely started to try and do that a bit more. I usually pick 4 and offlane. I only pick 4 because if it's Winrange or Rubik, I pick it straight away.
You want to get it before it's banned, yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I think getting a strong offlane duo is really important. That's kind of what we build our team.
Yeah,
but when
I
we
agree.
play for my uni team, our offlaner is the drafter and probably our best player. So we really focus on having just our offlane is kind of our winning condition in a way.
Yeah.
Because we have a legend player mid. And he's not bad, but it's like if he just has a solid game and then we kind of have a really good lane in bot, we can
so that's a bit different, I guess, because you've got a variance in skill level, so you're drafting around that, and that's what these in-houses have as well. There's a different in skill level. I guess at the top level of gameplay, you're assuming every player is the same sort of level. But even in pro scenes, you see teams run their 3, 4, and 5 very differently. You've got 4s who are more greedy, 4s who are more passive, mids who like to farm, mids who like to be core space creators.
Yeah.
Large variance in playstyle.
I mean, you look at a team like Nigma, they play most importance is on Miracle, and Mind Control is just a bit of he's the space creator, he doesn't get much farm, he doesn't get much spotlight. Whereas you look at I'm trying to think of someone. When Ice used to play for Fnatic, he was often kind of the second core in a way.
Yes. Or I mean, you can really play around with the roles, which I really like. And the reason we can't form I guess one of the difficulties in drafting you have with these in-houses is you're always given a different combination of 5 players. So you can't come up with a guaranteed strategy and everyone plays different things, everyone's different ranks. Yeah, that's what keeps it interesting.
Every game is different. And especially this game, a Batrider and a Shadow Demon, which we haven't seen in a long time.
We've seen a couple of Shadow Demons here and there, and Shadow Demon, I guess, is picked as a counter to Batrider, which makes perfect sense. Also, it's great with Lina. You just roam around, guaranteed Light Strike Array. You've got so much burst on those 2 heroes.
No, that's a really good pick.
Yep, I'm happy with that. Very nice.
5 seconds remaining.
It's an interesting Batrider pick because it's not really picked to counter anything at the moment, but yeah, it's a solid hero, and I don't know who plays it.
I mean, Batrider used to be a hero for such a long time. It was just a great hero. If you had a good Batrider player, just pick it.
Yeah.
It's never bad. But it is easily countered. So, yeah, got to be careful with that.
But they're doing well to ban counters. Abaddon and Slark, pretty good against Bat.
Legion Commander, quite a famous counter as well.
But I don't like... It's kind of like when somebody picks Faceless Void, and then you spend your next 3 bans going, let's ban Invoker, let's ban Snapfire, and let's ban Phoenix. Because then you're like, okay, now we've banned that team fight around the Chronosphere, but what about every other hero?
Yeah, that's
because
true.
you kind of put yourself in a position where you're like, oh, we've just used every ban we had
Dire team
to
pick.
ban on one little thing.
Yep, that's true.
And they did ban the Legion. So
Banning
they basically banned
Venomance
3
is
heroes.
very odd. Why is that banned?
I'm not sure.
Because Venomance is not a hero we see a lot of. It used to be popular, like
10
randomly it
seconds
gained a
remaining.
load of popularity as a POS 3. It
I mean,
kind of disappeared again.
5 seconds
A
remaining.
Veno Batrider lane would be pretty annoying to lane against, but
Yes, double slow.
it is an interesting ban. Also, a Storm Spirit ban at this early on is quite...
Yeah, phase 2
That's
Storm
good.
ban. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Trying to pick Ursa or something. You know, I've played Venomance at POS 3 a fair bit. Not loads, but I've gone through like a POS 3 phase. That's my second most played role. And I played Veno a bit. I feel like the Veno versus Ursa counter is not as simple as you think it might be, because Veno's attack range is so rubbish that if you step out of position for half a second, Ursa will instantly kill you. I feel like a hero with a longer range slow is better against Ursa than Veno. So now Brewmaster, that's going to be a Miles Brewmaster. He's very modest and he thinks he's just alright on Brew, but in my opinion he is exceptional on that hero. When he gets the Agnums on Brew, he actually, and you can watch him, he'll use every single sub ability on every Panda on cooldown there. Because then you have, what, 1, 2 spells on the Earth Panda, 4 spells on the Storm Panda, and 1 spell on the Fire Panda. So you've got 7 spells on 3 different units. He will use every single one on cooldown properly. And
Very nice.
it's scary to see.
To
Yeah, it's scary.
It's really good to see good Brewmaster players, because a lot of people kind of pick Brewmaster and then they ult and they just run all the pandas at one hero and just kind of hit. They throw the rock a couple of times, which is what I do when I pick Brewmaster.
Yeah, maybe
I suck at it.
you stretch to the odd tornado and that's it.
But you know, if you invis your Storm Panda and you go and you use someone for it lasts so long, that tornado.
It's like 6 seconds, I think.
Take someone out of the fight for so long.
Yeah.
I would honestly be looking to go Batrider or Rubik. You put them in the air.
10 seconds remaining.
It just instantly helps your fight.
You take anyone out the fight, and
5
that's
seconds remaining.
already won, right? Like,
Yeah.
This reminds me of Heroes of the Storm. Different game, but there's a hero whose ultimate is just to put someone in a cocoon. It's like Yule's.
Yeah.
And that's so overpowered because it just makes a fight 4 versus 5. That's all you have to do. Put someone in the air. Now it's 4 versus 5.
I mean, we saw last game the power of a 4 versus 5 fight when they fought without the Wind Ranger, and that was the only fight in the game that they won.
Convincingly, yeah. It's a convincing
So if he
fight.
can tornado one of their strongest heroes, and they
Yeah.
can't get him, I mean, the only way he gets down is from the dispel, right? There's no way his
No
team
one
can
else,
do it.
because you're untargetable, so no one else can target you. And I don't think there are any other AoE dispels.
If you got like someone
allies.
to stand under it with Oracle, I know he's banned. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
kind of-
yeah. And then you can kind of
maybe that
stealth
could
cast it
work.
or cast it on that person, yeah. Yes, that's a good point. But it's a very long duration. Yes, it's reduced by status
And also
resistance.
doing that in the middle of a big team fight is almost impossible.
Yeah, and then he's still got the other pandas running around doing damage, burning damage from the Fire Panda, very low cooldown, 2-second range stun from the Earth Panda, and then the pandas die or run out, and then you've still got Brew, who crits you and slows you, and I think he's a really strong hero. Sven, it's super meta. What more do we have to say? Very good hero.
I mean, good pick.
Yep. It's just
Rubik does
meta.
enjoy getting the Stormhammer is one
10
of the good.
seconds remaining.
Just any stun that does damage is so good for Rubik. It does
5
so
seconds
much
remaining.
stun and so much damage.
Yeah, because you're just amplifying both parts of it. It's also point and click, so there's nothing bad about it. Yeah, it's a very good point. And then you can get Ags and play Sven Rubik.
No,
Steal God
that's
Strength.
horrible.
Yeah, steal the bonus damage. Let's go.
If I steal Stormhammer on Rubik, I am backpacking my Ags before I throw that because I do not want to be charging.
But then you can
forwards.
charge it and steal another spell. Use it. Steal Brewmaster's ult, become 3 Rubiks.
And you'll die before you get any of that off.
You're a good Rubik player, but there are some spells you have to steal where you really have to know how to use them. I think Primal Split's one of them.
Definitely.
To go to it from, excellent Rubik to God tier Rubik, you've got to be proficient in
The
everything
thing
you
about
can
Rubik
possibly steal.
is, you need to know pretty much every spell in the game and how to use them well.
Yes.
Brewmaster is definitely one of those.
I remember seeing that on Reddit, actually, what BG's talking about. You've seen that you run Sven and Morphling on the same team, and then Morphling gets Axe and takes Sven. You get this like 2,000 cast range Sven stun, and then you turn back into Morphling and you kill them in like 1 second. Oh, it's just 2 Sven stuns going in at once.
No, I changed my mind about Arc Warden being my most hated hero. It's Morphling.
Morphling, yeah. I
It's
used to
100%
ban
Morphling.
Morphling. My most hated hero is Anti-Mage at the moment because my win rate against him is like 0 and 20 in the last 20 games. I just can't win against it.
I will say, I think this is a horrible anti-mage game.
It's difficult to
really
lane
not
against
sure.
Brew. It's not great against Shadow Demon because he'll burn your mana.
Yeah.
Sven
Not
versus
against
Anti-Mage
Selena either.
is okay, but
Sven's the only, like, until he gets BKB, you can just dodge the stun. But Lena can Light Strike Array, and you can't counterspell it. And if she gets Ags,
yeah,
she
that's
can blow you
about
up
half
and
your
just
HP.
completely ignore your magic resist.
Anti-Mage has the lowest strength gain in the game. It's either Anti-Mage or Enchantress, but it's something like 1.2.
Yeah.
So if AM doesn't build strength, which I guess some comes from Manta, some comes from Abyssal Blade.
He will have, Battle Fury Manta, maybe a Basher at 25-30 minutes, and he'll have 1600, 1700 HP. And that is nothing for this lineup.
Yeah.
On
Lena
the
Ags plus the talent, about 1000 pure damage. So that's going to be half of AM's HP. If you could somehow stun Anti-Mage with Sven, then yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, if I'm dying right now, I'm definitely thinking of being like, let's just lane the Lena mid now, so that we can get that Ags going early.
Run another support. Yeah.
And just pick a different support.
Yeah, I could see that. Because you've got Sven, could lane with the Shadow Demon, or Brew. Both of them will be fine.
Yeah.
Wonder what you run then if you were going to pick another support.
I'm not sure they will.
I don't think so, but they could.
I think it would be their best option. I'm trying to think who's in the pool that they could pick as a support.
You have to deal with Anti-Mage, so you don't want to be a support getting one shot all the time.
Yeah. I think maybe Avenge could work just because it's good against the Batrider.
It is.
Not great against AM.
Not
You can
ideal.
save your Sven from getting kited a little bit. That kind of thing.
Okay, this could be Brex's Ember again.
Yeah, I think it will be. They are really squishy.
They are very squishy. If anyone gets stunned on the Radiant team, goodbye. They have no strength heroes. They have what, 1, 2, 3 int heroes, 2 agi?
I think their tankiest hero is Batrider.
Who's still an int hero at the end of the day.
He's not tanky at all.
And he's not going to buy tanky items because Batriders need to go travels, they need to go blink, they need to go force staff, they need to go Yules. They don't buy HP.
I think Dai just picks Zeus. No.
Zeus is pretty tough against AM and Ember Spirit.
Yeah. They just need to pick any sort of burst damage kind of thing.
Could go Queen of Pain here. Magnus. Okay, they went for another strength hero. So 3 strength heroes versus none. Magnus and Sven.
That's a good pick.
I guess
a good pick.
RP. That's.
Yeah.
I think it goes up to 4-second lockdown. You just RP the anti-mage, Sven kills him in 1 second. RP the Ember Spirit, you just kill it in 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just mag plus melee core hero. It's just.
Yeah, free damage, free cleave.
Brewmaster would love the cleave. Sven loves the cleave. They're just gonna farm up.
I agree. I think it's pretty tough for Radiant because they are so squishy in comparison. And
if they can, I think their way of winning is kind of outplaying, in terms of using Ember, AM, dodging spells, not getting locked down, and somehow being able to avoid team fights.
Yes. You know what I've noticed recently? You don't see a lot of female anti-mages. Like, you see a lot of AMs, but like I have it and I still choose the male anti-mage.
I think it's. I never had it, but I didn't really hear it much. But apparently the voice was a bit annoying. Like the voice actor.
I felt like there's nothing going for it apart from it's a female anti-mage. There was nothing cool about it. No like really interesting animations or spells and the anti-mage is so iconic. You just want to play the male one because the voice lines are cool.
He looks
and
like
fun.
a bit of a badass.
He does, yeah.
He always has.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of different because the other personas are like the child invoker, and
that's weird. I don't like that one.
What was the Pudge one? I delete that one.
V-Man with Magnus is not cheese. Magnus is a very normal mid hero these days. You can't say everything V-Man picks is cheese. Broodmother is cheese, okay, but Magnus is a very normal mid hero. It's like the most classic.
Sam's picked up the Rubik this time.
Okay.
Max didn't really get it going last time, so maybe.
Well, he tends to do this. He actually says this: one core, one support per in-house. That's what he likes to do.
That's what I usually go for.
Oh, the poll started. Right, let me vote. I think I'm going to vote Dire.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, we've got 21 viewers today.
Oh,
haven't hit 20 for a while, actually.
It's because you've got me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's all about the co-caster.
Yeah.
Oh, McDo. He actually manages to steal that bounty. But he's taking a lot of damage. He's completely out of mana. Can you imagine being out of mana 7 seconds into the game? And you're dead.
HP.
Yeah, out of mana, out of HP. They did get 3 bounties, so Dire have the advantage in the bounties. But
they've
now
actually done really well top as well. They've got a lot of damage out.
Yeah, and Kinder, he gets... How much gold is that? 289 gold for him. But also 26 gold for Anti-Mage. Is that how little Anti-Mage got from the assist? 26. That seems a bit unfair, but oh well. That's nearly a full set of boots for your Witch Doctor.
Wow, maybe we were wrong. Maybe Radiant have really got it down for them.
There's a couple of things I want to add to my stream next time. I'll try and remember them. Always want to add a new feature. So next time I'll add polling to the an overlay.
I've always thought I think we should do post-game interviews.
We've done it a couple times. It's just the amount of time it takes can be long. I guess we take someone in and we keep it short.
You just straight away you just drag them in, and as you're looking at the scoreboard, you kind of ask them a couple questions, and that'll be it.
Yeah, maybe just drag in the drafter, but get them to talk really quickly.
Insight.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of times where I've been watching a stream and you've said something and I would like to respond to it, but obviously it's hours after, so I just put it.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good point. We talk about the game enough while we're casting it. Nice to hear what the drafters want to say. So the Dire get 86% of the votes. I think we're only 7 votes. But
I think we might have had a hand in maybe.
We might have swayed them, yeah.
The Dire bias, because we were definitely saying we think they have the edge.
Well, I wish. I know there's a few settings with voting, and there's something about channel points and stuff. I don't know if it means you can earn channel points from voting correctly.
Channel points, I'm pretty sure you can.
But then someone has to manually decide who wins the channel points. I don't know.
No, I think.
You can use channel points for voting, I know, but I don't know what that happens. Anyway, we'll see. Ooh, that's just taking a lot of damage. Oh, I just dodges that. McDo has no mana, absolutely no mana. He actually uses a Manga, misses again.
So I'm good friends with a Shadow Demon spammer, and he says that you shouldn't use level 1 poison because it's not that good. He says wait till you get level 2 and then start spamming it.
So if you're don't want to go the poison build at all, there's no point having it level 1. Is that what you're saying? Just completely commit to Disruption Soul Catcher. I
can't remember.
Oh, Jabaima's going to go down. Actually, they've got the double stun, and that's going to be a kill for the Dire. This is one of the most classic lanes in the entire game. Sven, Lina, this oh, they're going to get a double kill. Wow. Okay. This dates back to when I started playing Dota 2011, and even from Heroes of New Earth, and in fact probably Dota 1 days. Lina Sven, stun. No matter how many iterations have gone through those two heroes, it's always been a good combo. Actually reminds me of when Sven was played as a support. Remember those days?
Oh, I loved those days.
Yeah, Sven support, just running around, stunning people.
Dota often goes through this kind of weird thing where someone just randomly becomes a support hero for a month.
Naga Siren, that was a support.
Yeah. Sniper.
Magnus, yeah.
Magnus, yeah. I mean, Ryan played Magnus support in the in-house the other day.
Yeah, that's true. He did very well on it as well.
Void Spirit is another one.
Yes, Void Spirit. Faceless Void was plus 3.
You could even say Wind Ranger recently as
yeah, it used to be our
support.
It used to be our Wind Ranger support is what you play if you want to be a core but you're not, and it's a really bad support. And then I've seen enough good Wind Rangers on my team, and I've actually changed my mind and gone, you know what? I'm actually happy with the Wind Ranger support. If they know what they're doing, it is a good hero. It's not just a wannabe core player.
I think it's the difference
Jabate, you're in trouble. Where's your core? Batrider's like, nah, see, I'm just cutting the wave. So Jabate, poor guy, just going to get taken down. 10 stick charges already on Tim. I guess you are against a Batrider, so you got a full wand on Deutsch, 11 charges. It's the problem with playing Batrider, isn't it? You give the enemy team infinite mana. Ooh, very aggressive Maledict on McDo. Now we get some auto attacks. I think he may go down. Yeah, he's going to go down to Maledict. Veteran turns around, burns a bit of mana from Brew.
I'd have definitely gone for that kill on the AM.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotta get that last hit.
I don't know.
Really. Has got his Ring of Health really early though, so it's really going to help him sustain this.
Oh yeah, he got that really early. Actually, that's a nice item to get. 6.5 health regen. Keeps getting buffed every patch. I like Naga support. I thought it was cool. I actually feel like you can still play Naga support, but it requires you to have a good team to set up with the song. Yeah, I think you can still do it.
I remember Luke playing a lot of Naga support, and we used to play Naga SF and just Song of the Siren.
Oh, Deutsch may be in trouble. He is being burnt to death by his Batrider. He's got 10 stick charge. He's going to use it. Gets the stun. Put back into the fire. 100% dead. Jabate takes the kill with Fade Bolt. Rank 1 Fade Bolt it was because he hadn't put the second point in it before using it.
Did a lot of damage.
He obviously did that to save 10 mana. Yeah, very clever.
Of course.
Yeah. Min-max gameplay. Kinder Surprise gets another kill. This is a killing spree, Witch Doctor. 800 gold. Do you rush Arcane Boots? Or do you not really need that on Witch Doctor? Maybe you get something else?
Yeah, I don't think this lane really needs it. I would, if you go Arcane Boots, maybe TP top and swap with the Rubik.
Anti-Mage is like the least mana-dependent hero in the game. He really does not need mana. And he'll get the mana regen from Battle Fury anyway, so... Well, we've got Soul Ring on Miles. I think that's clever.
Yeah, he definitely needs that.
B-Man farming alright. 42 CS at 6 minutes. It's pretty good.
So fast.
Okay, lanes have been quite aggressive. 7 kills at 6 minutes. I wonder where the next kill is going to happen. I can't see Veteran dying now. I don't think they've got the means to pick him off. He's level 5 anti-mage. So. He's holding one of his points. What do you think he's going to put it in? Blink? Counterspell? I like... Oh my god, Kinder Surprise. Never mind, Kinder Surprise is going to go straight down. Yeah, you probably weren't expecting that.
Yeah, I think he needs to put it in Counterspell.
Counterspell gives magic resist. Oh, he does put it in Blink, yeah. I think I would have done 15 seconds to 12. Tim gets the kill on Lina. 2-0-2.
Blink or Counterspell was good. If he got it in Mana Break.
Tim is chasing poor Jabate Mo. Tries to do a few Blink dodges. Misses the Dragon Slave completely. Oh, they've met each other. Telekinesis. Jabate Mo still baiting. Gets stunned by the Light Strike Ray. Dragon Slave. Now you've got 3 charges of Fiery Soul, and you just click them to death. I mean, Fiery Soul is the MVP spell of Lina at the moment. When people realise actually supports shouldn't just skip it, even 1 rank is incredible.
No. It's the best spell for early on for her because you just stun and then you just hit, and nobody on planet Earth can trade with you.
Yeah, absolutely not. It is very, very powerful.
Oh,
We got the banish, but it's not going to do anything.
Miles went to ult there, but got mana burnt just enough so that he didn't have the mana for it.
Whoa, actually, Veteran's nearly going to go down. Veteran blinks in. Bit aggressive. He's only got 90 HP. He's got a salve. He's actually got another salve. Jabate ends up TPing down. He nearly went down there.
Yeah, I think he maybe misclicked.
I'm not sure maxing Shadow Poison is what you do against Anti-Mage. I feel like maybe against other heroes, but I think against Anti-Mage you want the really strong disruption. And you want the Soul Catcher as well, so you've got the pure burst against AM. You're not going to whittle down an AM with Shadow Poison. It's just too hard to hit him. Rex has turned up. Haste. Got the Searing Chains. I don't think he has the damage. And Miles, yeah, he's going to turn around. And he's like, well, Kinder, you are dead. Look how much damage it does. Okay, one of them's magic immune, so you're not going to get that. Brex goes back in again. He gets some. They purge off the haste. See, you know what Miles is doing with his Brewmaster. Yeah. And Veteran, he's gone in. Uses his ult. Does quite a lot of damage to McDo. Fadebot will get the kill. V-Man's turned up too, but he has used RP. They managed to take down Brex. That's the main thing. Couldn't take down Veteran.
Really perfect stun stacking as well. As soon as the RP was running out, he threw the rock instantly. Ah, really well played.
Yeah, well played. And that's when you can tell Miles knows what he's doing. He went on Brew and he used the Dispel to get rid of the haste rune, allowing them to secure the kill. Most people wouldn't have bothered.
Gets rid of the Flame God as well.
Yeah, it does. That is dispellable, yeah.
So they might not have even killed him if he didn't do that.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Whoa. Cams are messed up. Let me just reset those. Oh, Tim is dominating. 4-0-2, Tim. Damn. I mean, Lena Sven, good combo. Oh, look how Doge is leveled. He's maxed Stormhammer. No wonder that lane is so aggressive. Usually you max Great Cleave or you go 2-point Stormhammer. Sometimes you literally leave it at rank 1, but to max it...
Yeah, I'm surprised he's got that 4th level. I would maybe have started getting
3? 2 or 3, I guess.
I think the meta at the moment is kind of pop your ult as soon as you get it and go hit the jungle for a bit.
Go mana, put the treads to mana, to int, use God Strength, run around, farm everything.
Yeah. He's making stacks though, which is always a nice little efficiency play.
Oh, V-Man's turned out. I think you're a little bit out of position. Kinder Surprise will go straight down. He wanted to get the bounty rune. He did secure it at least, so... No, he didn't actually take it. He got this. He fired the stun out, but dude still got the kill, the rune. I mean, if you max out the stun on Sven, it goes up to 2 seconds instead of 1.25, so it is a bit longer. 320 damage. Also, the cooldown's very low, so I guess there's something to be said about that. Yeah, Tim's definitely gone. Nice light strike array, but there's no way he lives here. But never mind, I think I spoke too soon. He's actually going to get out. He needs to maybe cast another spell to give himself speed. V-Man's turned up, he's got RP. Oh no, the Fadebot will get the kill, but I think Juju's going to go down at RP. He doesn't actually have the mana for it, needs to pop the regen rune. Just pop it now. Yeah, there we go. Little bit too late. Brex is here level 9, but you've got level 10 on V-Man. Now you've got even more cleave on Doge. That's why he doesn't need to great cleave. He's got max rank and power as well. That's 40% cleave. Makes up the rest. The weird thing about the cleaves is both cleaves have slightly different radiuses. Debate Mel, telekinesis, stuns both. The Doge, he's got his ult up. He's hitting hard now. He's in the RP. But, oh no, he pulled him onto the tower. Out comes the Light Strike Ray and the Laguna Blade. Is Brex going to live? Yes, he does. About 1 HP. Well, they have taken out Juju.
Gonna go into a little flame zone of Sam because I know he can take it, but he stole from Sven when he knew an RP was coming, so RP got used and he couldn't steal anything.
Yeah.
Still a bit of a misplay.
Rank 1.
I'm not sure it would have changed.
Warcry, not super. He's now got Laguna Blade, which can be pretty nice, especially when amplified by 14%. The skewer under the tower by V-Man was excellent.
No, it was... yeah, I don't think stealing RP would have changed the fight, but he might have had it for next fight.
Yeah, that's true. So Brex has gone again for a very greedy build. He's already got Boots of Travel. Literally, he's got no stat items at all, apart from the 3 stats coming out from Wand. So he's not going to have a massive impact early, but his Boots of Travel will make him very mobile.
He has been doing a lot of rotating as well.
That's true.
I don't like the fact that they gave him the jelly. I don't think it's worth it on Ember because he
not with travels.
Go back to base all
the time. Yeah, you don't put it on a travels hero. I don't feel like you need it on Anti-Mage either, because Anti-Mage goes Battle Fury and he doesn't need the regen. I feel like this is actually a chance to put it on Bat Rider and maybe even Rubik, yeah.
Rubik.
Or Witch Doctor potentially. Yeah, he needs mana regen too. I think Kinder Surprise is going to go down here because how are you going to stop these pandas? They're just so hard to deal with if you're a support. They're too strong. Veteran, he'll find a courier. Debate has he still got Laguna Blade? He does, but I think he may just go down. He pops Laguna Blade and Fable, nearly instantly kills Tim. And now, of course, they do go on. And Veteran finds yet another kill, 204 Anti-Mage. Now they have to run into the trees. V-Man has turned out. He doesn't have RP, though. He's just going to farm the wave out quickly. They're trying to hunt Brex, but, you know, he's got Boots of Travel. He's a very fast hero, 415 move speed. You're not going to take him down.
Max is actually pretty close to Battle Fury already.
Yeah, pretty close. What does he need? 1 component now? Just the mana regen?
Stone,
yeah, he's going to have it sort of 14 minutes or 15 minutes, which is really good timing, especially because he has Treads and a Wraithband as well. But Dire still have the lead at the moment. 4,000 gold lead. V-Man, he's farming very well this game. Top net worth. Then Sven is pretty close behind. And, you know, Sven has a built-in cleave, so doesn't need that Battle Fury.
Bottom tower has fallen, and I don't mean in love.
Who do you think the fastest farmer in the game is? I think it might be Naga, but I'm not sure. Or, I mean, I guess Alchemist, really.
It depends what timing you're talking about, because I'd argue Meepo.
Oh, yes. Maybe it is Meepo, actually.
Game.
Like, 25 minutes. who can get the highest
Yeah.
net worth, apart from Alchemist. I think Alchemist wins,
I
but
think, yeah, Meepo for sure.
yeah, that's a good point. Meepo, then Naga, then maybe Terrorblade,
Yeah, Terrorblade.
then Sven, Anti-Mage. Arc Warden as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all
And the worst
very
farmer,
fast.
maybe Spectre. Yeah, just so bad.
Just we saw last game. She just couldn't farm
Radiant's bottom
anything.
tower is under attack.
Wait.
I feel sad.
Apparently my Amazon parcel was delivered, but I didn't hear the doorbell ring. And
Mine did that. I had a mouse mat coming, and they said it's been handed to a resident. And I asked my housemate, and he was like, no. And then I found it behind one of our bins. I was like,
the package was left near the front door or porch. Interesting.
Do you want to go have a look?
I'm gonna have a look. I need to find someone. Who should I put the camera on? He's gonna do something interesting.
Debate mail.
Bait mail.
Actually, no, put on Miles. He's got his all up.
All right, I'll put it on him. BRB.
Right, my time to take over the stream. I'm also going to follow Miles because I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to cast.
That should help.
Hopefully there's not a team fight before Drone comes back, because that's not going to go well.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
Some posturing going on in this triangle.
All right, I'm back.
The Radiant should really do something about
Nice.
that.
It's a good job nothing happened.
Okay. And also, yeah, it is. It was there. Oh, what number am I pressing now? There we go. V-man. So no ults used. No one died.
Yeah. I don't think there was even a spell cast.
Maybe Blink from Veteran is about the most we're getting.
Yeah.
Anti-Mage has a good start, and that's probably a bit unnerving for the Dire, but I feel like they definitely can deal with him late game with all the lockdown
Yeah.
they have. Especially Reverse Polarity. That's got to be the best Anti-Mage anti-spell. 3.75 seconds stun, and then Sven just smashes you to pieces.
Yeah, I think this AM needs... He's having a good game, but he needs to have like an unreal game to be able to carry them to the late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he cannot stand toe-to-toe with a Sven Magnus. It's just not going to work.
I played a ranked game, solo game recently, Underlord,
Radiant's bottom tower
and
is
it was a 75-minute game. I had 79 armor. Yeah, 79 on an Underlord. Sven still killed me in a second. And I was like, this is ridiculous. You can't tank up against Sven. 79 armor. That is, I had literally every source of armor you could have in the game, apart from being Terrorblade and having a big agi game. So you're never going to survive against Sven if he goes on you. And I think this is going to be tough for the Dire. Never mind. I think, no. I can't tell who's going to win this, but now Dire, they've used the Brewmaster ult. I think this does look good for the Dire. They're going to take down Juju pretty quick. But they've taken out McDoot as well. So I think it might be 1-for-1. In fact, Juju's still alive. Out comes the Death Ward. Doesn't last very long. Kinder Surprise. He's going to get taken out by Tim. So at the moment, Radiant are losing. Yeah, that's going to be 3 kills for the Dire. And Brex, he's going to have to run away. He's only got a Javelin and Boots of Travel. Yes, he can turn up to every single fight, but he doesn't have any damage. That's the problem. Well, not a lot of damage anyway. Veteran, he's just going to be doing a little bit of farming in the meantime.
That fight looked like it was going well. Sam did a great job of, he stole the Shadow Demon ult and got it on the Magnus, so the Magnus couldn't really join the fight and use RP. So I thought it was going to go well, and then they kind of just got outlasted by the Brawl.
Yeah, it was hard to tell. Like, I couldn't even tell what team had the advantage there. It kind of went back and forth a lot. But then eventually,
I think that is going to be the kind of story of this game, though. The fact that, you know, these 3 tanky strength cores against 0 strength heroes. You know, the highest HP is, as we said, 1500 on Batrider.
Yeah, 1500, which is, you know, I guess Batrider has 2.9 strength gain. That's still pretty rubbish.
And then,
he's got drums, but...
Magnus and Sven are both 2k. They've got lifesteal, you know. Brewmaster's got 3 pandas that are 2k HP.
And then he's tanky himself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
They need a lot of damage this game, and they don't have it with the cores that they've picked.
Yeah, Brex doing a little bit of damage. He's just going to jump away. The advantage is definitely on the Dire side. They've got 8 more kills, 6k more net worth. Although Anti-Mage is top net worth at the moment. Oh, I saw a blink there. They're going on Juju. I don't think he's going to escape this. He's trying to go into the tower, but there's no tier 2 tower. They've already taken it. Now they can steal the outpost as well. This is going to be a really good mid-game for the Dire. XP lead, gold lead. And I don't think they care that much about anti-mage at this point.
I think that what Radiant need to do with Max and Brex. Another courier. Kinder's surprised. I was gonna say he's hiding his courier because he's learned and it's died like.
It died to the creep wave, actually.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Brex and Max, they need to just be load split push and just not turn up to any team fights with Ember and AM.
Oh no, we've missed the RP on Veteran. And he's just going to blink out. Oh, that's a shame. No, V-Man, you can't chase an anti-mage. His blink's got a 6-second cooldown.
Went for the blind RP. You know, hurry the play. Might as well.
Yeah, not quite going to find the kill. I think you're going to have to go straight into your ult, Miles. He's trying. Do they have stuns for him? Yes, they do. They're actually going to take out Nevermind. Great save from McDo. And now he can get the Brewmaster ult off. Yes, does he get it in time?
Wow.
What about 100 HP? Veteran's going to have to blink away. I think now that's the end. Brex, he's turned back up. I think he may actually try to go on Tim. He's doing a lot of damage, but now he's going to get Laguna Blade to the face. Doesn't even need to. Laguna Blade was used, but B-Man will find another kill with the Blink Dagger. But Veteran, he finds a nice little cheeky pick off. He's going to have to leave. Get stunned. Never mind, stun into stun. That's going to be a kill. But then Jabemo finds a return kill. Out comes the Death Ward. They get another kill. Wow, this is all over the place. 3 for 3 trade. You've only got supports alive plus Magnus and Sven. I guess Sven is not even there. That's the problem.
He said no to the team. He was like, no, you guys can die. I'm going to farm.
I mean, even without Sven, they still, would they say win? Yeah, they won the fight because they didn't lose their core. So
but I think they very almost lost the fight. A really good save from Shadow Demon.
Yeah, fantastic play on McDo.
Definitely won them the fight. Because it was really good stun lock from, you know, Batrider and Rubik. They all did it perfectly.
We've seen Doige. We don't have Lasso. But you have McDoot here as well. Doige, he does have his ult. He's ready to use it. He could ult. He's going to have to run. He's being kited too much. Now Jabate is in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, V-Man's turned up. Now they've popped the ult on Doige. I'm not sure he really needed it there. He better go farm something quick. One-shot that creep wave, go to the enemy ancients.
Go to the Roshan.
Could do that, yeah. Very long duration. 29 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like that he used his ult. I think he should have used it earlier when he's done the back.
Yeah.
But... you know, I think Sven ult is one of those things where if you think you should use it, like if you're questioning it, you should probably just use it.
Just in case, yeah. It's not got the longest cooldown. I guess 110 is...
seconds.
That's true.
So it's only down for 70 seconds, so technically the cooldown is 70 seconds.
If you think about the downtime, then yeah. And some of that downtime, you're definitely not going to need it.
No.
I feel like it lasts a little bit too long. I feel like going from 25 seconds to 40 was a little bit too much of a buff.
Did it? Was that what it was?
Yeah, from 25 to 40. It was 25 basically forever. Sven's been the same hero for a very long time in terms of his ult. And then they made his ult last 40 seconds.
40 seconds. And they gave him a really OP axe.
Yes, he didn't have... He had to get Blink. If you weren't buying Blink on Sven, you were not getting into the fight. And now he can just, you know, Superman punch into the fight at 1200 range, 7-second cooldown, that dispels and does an auto attack. Because you, not only does it do an auto attack, your next attack will be Echo Sabered. So you practically instantly get 3 attacks off that do 210% damage. And Ice Frog was like, yep, seems good.
That must be fair.
Oh dear. They're actually going to go onto him, but he is quite a tanky hero. We're going to pop them out of it. We're going to do everything. I think there's going to be enough damage. He does have his Ags. I think he might find a kill. No, he doesn't. Oh, McDo. He's looking for the kill. Does he have the damage on Kinder? Oh, he's going to throw his ult on. Yes, Kinder's going to go down. Maybe a little bit overkill, but you do take out Sven. And Anti-Mage is the one with the kill there, so that's very nice for him.
Yeah, bit out of position there, but...
yeah, Veteran top net worth yet again, although it's still Dire favoured this game.
Stormhammer Dispel. Kinder's not happy.
Stormhammer Dispel, just that. Well, it's not like you don't know that's in the game. We've played enough games against Sven to realise like that is the thing, right? Get Blink Dagger or stay away from him. I feel like if I was playing a support against Sven, I would be getting Blink just straight away.
Yeah.
I played a game against a Tinker, with a Tinker who was really, really good. And we playing against the Sven, and the Tinker could just go wherever he wanted. As soon as Sven stunned him, blink, then blink again, blink. Sven can't do anything. Like, it's not a great design that blink is the only thing really that's countering him, but you just have to do it. Just accept that's the way the game is. There's a smoke by the Dire. Will they find Veteran? Veteran's very high level 18 already. Yeah, he blinks into the creep wave. Here we go. Sven ult. Veteran. Oh, he does react in time, gets the 3-man stun, and he blinks away. What good reactions. I was actually wondering, is he going to get the reaction to RP? Misses on the last second. Oh, dear. Are you even trying? Fantastic.
Oh, I love the voice lines. The voice lines have got to come thick and fast there.
They have.
Really well played. Good reaction.
What a good play. That needs to be clipped, because that is so good. But I do have an automatic clip button, but I don't know how much it records. Need to actually test that out. But I think that was the problem. Sven went for the stun, and it was so far away, Veteran actually had time to react, so good reactions by him. We might be getting old, but we still got fast enough reactions.
Brew and Magnus all both blinked in to where the stun stun was, and they just got ravaged.
Triple stun. But Dire don't care, they're like, well, whatever. I might have used God Strength and RP, we're still going to hit your tier 3? I mean, what are you going to do about it? We're still stronger than you.
It's an interesting play.
They get ravaged again by the Witch Doctor paralyzing cast. Oh, Kinder surprise. I don't know how you end up outside the base, my friend, but you are definitely dead. Out comes a Doid stun. Now Brex is going in, but does find the kill. Laguna Blade does absolutely no damage to him, but he's still going to go down. I hit Batrider. He's actually grabbed Doij. Juju's going to find the kill on Sven. That is huge. Now the glyph has been used. Jabate in a little bit of trouble, though the red panda has died. I think Jabate still going to go. He's got Laguna Blade. Laguna Blade, that one. Yeah, actually just kills it.
Brex got the kill and he's been dead for 20 seconds.
How did... What?
He's very confused as well. I don't think anybody hit him. I think
the whole time he died to the tower.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. And Veteran was a split pushing the whole time anyway, so... Okay. McDoot was pretty happy about that. You see him grinning in the webcam.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Okay, a bit of a...
It has been a bit of a clown fest these last minute and a half.
Radiant are actually bringing back the net worth. They're still behind, but it's closer now.
I mean, just watching that, you need someone on the Dire team to go, guys, we don't have RP, we don't have God Strength. Roche is up, why are we going high ground?
They still did quite a lot of damage to it, to be fair. Nearly 2,000 to the tower. So, yeah, they all died, and it was a bit rubbish, but still, they actually did something. So,
yes.
Oh, well. Oh, here goes the Superman stun. Then he runs away, immediately regrets it, and runs in the other direction. Oh, we've got a lot going to Batrider. He's been used, he's been slowed, he's been Laguna Bladed, he's still not dead. Doij doesn't need it. But he's got his ult up now, so the Radiant are going to have to leave.
Now they need to run to Roche.
Yeah, they've got a lot of duration up on the God Strength, but they're not going to Roche. They're running around the Radiant jungle. I'm not sure this is the right play. Doij, he sees Brex, but he's not going to go for him. In fact, he doesn't see Brex. I forgot how bad the nighttime vision is. He goes for the stun. No, he just goes for the auto attack. There's the stun. He's still following Brex. Brex has Lincoln Sphere. Actually, so he's not going to get stunned. Nice item throws from Brex. Doesn't give him a lot of damage, though, only going Maelstrom Lincolns, but it keeps him alive.
Would have loved to have seen Brex, you know, remnant all the way back to the fountain there.
Can you just chain the remnants? I mean, is there a max range? I thought there was a max range. It literally goes forever.
The Sven stun goes, I'm pretty sure, forever.
So he could have gone remnant. Took him all the way to the fountain. Wow.
So.
That would have been hilarious if he did that. This game's definitely not gone how I thought it would be. It's closer than it should be, in my opinion.
I also think the Dire have late game.
They do,
they're just going to become so tanky that...
Yeah, and you've still got Magnus, rank 3, reverse polarity. It's alongside. I think a fight's going to break out. Veteran is not there. He's just pushing the tower. But you don't have Tim either. So it's a bit back and forth. You've got Invis Rune on V-Man. Do the Radiant know? No, the Radiant have no vision of V-Man, who's standing right here in Invis. They have no vision whatsoever. V-Man is now gone back. Brex, they cancel it. Okay, use the ult. And Brex just leaves because you can't stop him. Way too fast, the hero. V-Man's thinking about blinking in. Look at him. He's going very aggressive, just running in. He gets rooted. Veteran's already taken the tower. Now he's stolen the outpost as well. Juju, he blinks in. He actually finds the stun. Finds the lasso. Now Doij just popped his ult. He's doing a lot of damage. He's just clicking people to death. There's one kill. RP used on Brex. Now Brex is definitely going to die. Laguna goes straight into the Lincolns, and Brex still going to fall. Veteran doing what he can, tries to cut the wave, but... Oh, look, you've got the tornado on Jabate now. He's going to be fine. There is a buyback. Buyback from Brex. Veteran is now turned up. He baits his ult for no reason whatsoever. And they finally lose the first tier 3 tower. Goes in on McDuke. Doesn't quite have enough damage. He's going to have to be careful. Well, he takes a lot of damage from Sven, who's still got God's Strength up.
He had an arcane rune. Actually might have saved him there.
And they do a little smoke and they go back.
To rush.
No one wants to take Roche. It's 29 minutes in and Roche is still there. Are they going to be able to take the outpost back in time? Yes, they are.
Not an important objective.
Radiant need to take their own outpost. They forget they're an outpost. Oh no, they're going to remember it in time. No, he's not! Veteran, no! Why did you forget the outpost? It's too late now. It's too late. He had the chance to blink into the outpost. He doesn't take it. So now the Dire are going to get even more experience from that. Bit of a mistake there. Oh dear. And they scan Roche, but don't find it.
Where he needs to be in terms of net worth, he's, you know, a good level ahead of the Sven. He needs to get, you know, that extra... He needs to be 6 slotted, I think, before they can start winning fights.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case.
It really is that hard, this game.
Anti-Mage does scale very well with items, but he's also pretty rubbish without them, so... He's nearly got the standard combo. In fact, he can afford it. Abyssal Manta. Blink on someone, just insta-kill them. Yeah. Easy support kill with that combo.
Yeah, it's definitely a power spike now.
Oh, there's a bit of a gathering in the bot lane here. You've got every single Dire hero converging. You don't have Veteran because once again, he is lip pushing. And he's going to take another tier 2 tower by himself.
This is really good.
He should keep going. Keep going. Yeah, you said this, and he should keep going. He shouldn't stop at all. Just 100% going in.
Because the Dire are just taking
Whoa,
tier 2.
Miles has just gone in with his ult. Is Veteran going to come back, or is he going to tell his team, just hang on, because I'm going to be backdooring? Or split pushing, rather. Jabatema has gone down. Tim's come back, but Tim, you are not strong enough to kill Veteran. Veteran's just going to go straight on top of you. Now comes all the TPs, and now you've done your job. Nope, 2 of them cancel. What is going on with this fight? Miles' ult's about to run out. I'm not sure they know what to do. I think Veteran could have stayed. In fact, he's come back now.
I think he could have, but I guess it's a trade.
Yeah, now he's turning up for the fight. Oh, he's disruptioned himself. I'm not sure that's the right play here. I think Duke's going to go down. Maybe not.
They need to go in on Radiant.
They still have God's Strength. They've got BKB, and now they're going to get the jump onto McDo. Stun from Deutsch. He pops BKB and his ult, but Veteran, can they bring him down? He's taking a lot of damage. Sven really clicks him hard. Like 2 autos, and he's almost dead. Jabatema buys back, but the Dire aren't doing any fighting now. They're just going to back off. They did lose McDoot, but it was definitely worth it, I'd say. They got a buyback, and they didn't lose their tier 3 tower. They still can't kill Veteran either. I mean, they were close. You see how much damage they can do to him as Sven, but
they definitely can.
They can, but they haven't.
They need 1 stun on him, and I think if he's standing next to Sven, he is.
What's he getting next, though? Butterfly?
On
Anti-Mage, yeah.
I would go Scardy.
Yeah, I think maybe Scardy.
Up a little bit.
I mean, what is going to kill you? If it's going to be Sven, 35% evasion and more armor could be useful.
Yeah.
Then I guess Lena still hurts you, and so does everyone else, maybe. I mean, Lena's got Enchanted Quiver, but no Aghanims.
Yeah. She does a lot of magic damage, so I think you're alright with that for now.
Yeah, Scardy will be okay just to tank up, but I don't think Scardy makes you ultra tank. It's 225 health and 25 strength, so okay, you're getting nearly 700 HP. I guess that's actually not too bad.
It's a lot.
Okay.
Especially as he's only got 2,000 at the moment.
Look at his strength gain, 1.3. It's so sad. Let's take Lena, who's quite a squishy hero, 2.4. It's 1.1 more strength gain. It just shows you how vulnerable Anti-Mage is, which is fair enough because he has so much free magic resist.
Yeah.
Used to be a lot more. Before Counterspell was an ability and it was just magic resistance. Not quite that exciting. What does he get at 25, I wonder? Really low cooldown Mana Void or even more magic resist?
I think.
Yeah, I like the magic resist.
I've got another flame zone here. He needs to be tread switching when he blinks. Just a little
He does.
inefficiency play.
Yeah, I tread swap nearly everything apart from we had this discussion in Inhouse a long time ago where late game, even a Terrorblade who didn't need mana was tread swapping to use his illusions.
Yeah, I remember that.
Don't know if you were who was part of that cast, but that quite annoyed me. I was thinking, no, you need the Agi more than you need the mana.
Yeah, when you're making illusions, I would stick with the Agi.
Veteran actually uses Abyssal Blade, doesn't find a kill top, so he's going to have to back off.
He's creating a lot of space for his team. He's doing a good job of kind of wasting Dire's time at the moment.
He is, and he's top net worth by about 2,000 gold. Brex, unfortunately, a little bit poorer this game than he was last time. He's nearly got his Aghanims. He's going to be very mobile, but he's actually taken Craggy Coat on the Ember, so it just hurts his overall damage a bit.
He has accidentally pulled them towards Roche, so now they've gone, oh, Roche is here.
Yeah.
This is in the game.
When did that turn up?
10 minutes ago.
When did they patch this into the game? Honestly, Roche could have been taken 100 times before, but it's going to be a full fight. Everyone get ready. There's no anti-mage though. Do you want to fight Roche without anti-mage? Oh, I don't know. Because you've got Sven, you've got your core.
I don't think
Oh, now we found Batrider. It's not looking good. V-Man, he misses the RP. It looks like he counts it. Doesn't matter because Doi just like, screw your RP. I'm going to insta-kill 2 heroes. So,
well, stolen RP for next fight though.
True. But I mean, Doige just insta-kills with the stun, pretty much.
He does.
And what's Veteran going to do? In fact, he may take your tower. There's no glyph up. So actually, your tier 3 tower is going to go down. There's going to have to be some TPs back. Go for the range racks quickly. Pop the Manta. Just go all in on the range racks. He's not actually going to Manta for it. Do they realise? They do. It's a bit late. They've already lost their range racks. And Tim... Oh no, Tim, you're dead. Just go on him. Go. Yeah, Abyssal. Oh, but the Glimmer gets the Glimmer off in time. Nice play from Tim. Now he gets the Yules into the stun, but V-Man's got no RP, so I misses the Skewer as well. He stuns. He's got a Basher. Okay, V-Man actually is going Abyssal Blade. Can afford the Abyssal Blade. The Veteran's going to get away. If he had Abyssal, that would have been a kill. I think Abyssal's a very good item for Magnus.
Yeah, it's good.
But, however, it looks like Radiant may lose their racks, or maybe not. No, the Dire aren't close enough, because V-Man had to go back. Doit, you've got to be careful. If Batrider finds you, you're in trouble. And he might do. Never mind, he's going to find McDoot instead. Out comes the stun, Superman stun. But they're way in the base now. Abyssal Blade onto Sven. Out comes the Death Ward. Not doing a lot of damage. Now there's RP. Stolen RP by Jabemo. You were talking about that, and you're right. He has it at the ready. Miles is going to go down too. And I think this is another kill onto the Sven. I can't see him living from this. Now he's got absolutely no mana. And he is going to go straight down. Dominating streak ended. Racks defended. 3 kills. Aegis gone. And you've actually managed to take the range racks. So that's great fight for the Radiant.
My boy Sam holding it down on the Rubik.
He is. He held that just long enough, and he had the Blink Dagger ready to go.
Also, he has another RP to use if he doesn't steal a spell. So.
Oh yeah, just about. So if he uses it pretty much on the cooldown. And he's got, what is it?
Got quite a while, 30 seconds.
40% more debuff duration, so that is game. That's fight winning. Of course, you've got no skewer to use after it, but it doesn't really matter.
At that point.
How long does it last then? What's the duration? 3.75 and then 40% more on top of that. Whoa, that's a long time. It's like over 5 seconds. A lot of mana going away on V-Man. V-Man's completely... He pops the BKB, but he can't move. He can now skewer. Yeah, buyback from Doige. You're taking a lot of gold off the spend by doing that. Did I just spot someone who's not died this game yet? Yeah, V-Man is 5-0-10. Wow. He's not died the entire game. That's incredible. But unfortunately, McDoot has died 10 times. On the Radiant. Rubik item, maybe? Which Shock item? Batrider item? I don't even know, to be honest.
I would always want it on Rubik.
You would, yes.
Because you just do so much damage with Fate Bolt alone.
Veteran took the Mana Void cooldown talent instead. Went for BKB now. Is going Butterfly. So he didn't go Sky, he went BKB and then now Butterfly. I guess BKB lets you avoid the Sven stun completely. It lets you avoid everything Brew does. You can ignore Lina. You can ignore Shadow Demon apart from his ultimate, which you can't avoid.
Yeah, I like this pickup actually. I kind of forgot that BKB was an option for AM. Oh, Brex, calm down.
Brex.
That is not PG at all.
It's a friendly stream.
They've given the Timeless Relic to Ember Spirit,
It's alright on Ember, I
personally
guess.
don't like.
I guess because he's playing Magic build, he's just got the 8% Spell Amp talent, so now it's
Yeah.
another 15% Spell Amp. I just
Yeah,
really
so
don't
that-
like that talent, Spell Amp. I
But
feel
he
like...
also does not benefit at all from the plus 25% debuff duration.
Well, Searing
Apart from
Chains.
the chains. Yeah,
Well,
but it's
they already
not
last
that.
nearly 4 seconds. Do you need even more chains? Probably not.
Exactly, and chains is something you just BKB it off. If you have Timeless Relic on Rubik, you know, that RP is going to go up even more. I don't know if they stack additively or not.
It's a good point, actually, because there's not a lot of debuff in the game, is there? So there's only like a few different ways you can get it.
So is it 25% of the additional 40%? So then it would be like...
I don't know how the diminishing
6.5 second RP.
How does the diminishing calculation work? I can't quite remember. Because it's the same with magic resist, isn't it? Like Pipe says it gives 30% magic resist and then another 10%. So you'd think you'd get 25% plus 40%, and then end up with 65, but you don't.
Yeah. I think even if you want this Timeless Relic on the Ember, I think you give it to Rubik until he doesn't have RP anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if he has that 1 RP in this next fight, they need to really go and be aggressive. But if he has it and he gets it off, that's like 6 seconds.
Who paused? GG paused.
And then somebody's gone to the toilet, I assume.
Was it? Well, if I go to the if I go to the cam view, where I can see everyone, surely I should just see who's not there, right?
Who is it?
I'm having a look. I'm waiting to see everyone load in. It takes a while.
Yeah.
McDoot's not there.
It's McDoot.
So you can tell. Oh, look, there he is. You can see him close the door. He's back. It's a great way to stalk. He's here. And then he says back.
I like his jacket. Or his jumper. It's very, what's that? That children's book about the elephant.
Yeah, it does have that kind of feel, doesn't it? Right, back to the game.
So yeah, Radiant need to be aggressive with this RP on the
Ooh,
Rubik.
Spell Prism.
That's also nice for Rubik.
I don't know who needs that, really.
I would honestly, yeah, I'd take the Spell Prism on Brax.
Havoc Hammer on Batrider, maybe. I know Flicker's too good on Batrider. Oh, I don't know, that's hard.
They've taken Spell Prism on Brax.
Yes, that makes sense.
Timeless Relic to the Rubik.
Oh, you get an extra 5 Remnant charge when you get Axe. I didn't know that. Oh, you get 2 extra charges. So you can have 5 charges.
Okay, they're not going to be able to use his second RP. I think he's kind of just sitting around not doing anything.
He can use it right now. He can use it right now. Right now. Yes, he does. Yay! Literally perfect time. Look how long it lasts. But then V-Man, he's like, no, I've got a much better one for you. And there's going to be an instant triple kill. He saw the opportunity, he went for it, but V-Man, he was ready. And now he has his Abyssal Blade, so there you go. Oh dear. And Veteran, he's going to do a little bit of split pushing as always. Tim does manage to TP away, but they've got a wave mid. It's not looking good. Rex does go top. He's trying to do his own bit of split pushing, but I think you've got to go back or they're just going to win the game. You've still got the ult up on Sven. He's going to delete your buildings. Yes, you've got Glyph. Yes, you've got buyback. But that's not going to slow them down. Veteran is slowly wandering through the map. He's going to cut the next wave, but what about the original wave?
Yeah, the tower needs to deal with that.
Yeah, they're going for the win. Correct play. Finally, you're going to bring people back. You brought Tim back. Tim basically spent this entire game countering split push. The first tier 4 tower is about to go down. This is not looking good. Okay, now it's the full team buyback. They're going to go straight in. Brex, he just goes in, goes out. Juju's going to find McDoot again. I don't think Veteran has enough damage. He's got to be careful. Out comes the Brewmaster ult. He does have his BKB, so he's going to be safe for a little bit. They found 1 kill, but it's only on McDoot. But that seems to be enough to bring Dire back because they do not have Tim in this fight. They're just going to have to back off Juju. He blinks in again, looking for Doige. Doige is running. 1 stack of Napalm, that's it. 2 stacks.
That's no buyback.
But Brex, he's basically got infinite mobility. You've got no BKB. The Linkins means Brex isn't going to get stunned, but they're going to let him go. I think they should just keep chasing this, to be honest. I mean, they've got no stun. They've got nothing.
Primal split on Rubik. Another nice steal.
Very nice. But in fact, he's used it right now, and he is going to be killing Miles with it. I can't see Miles getting out here. Brex with basically unlimited remnants. That is his 5th remnant charge used. Roche, it's not up. It's not going to spawn for quite a long time yet. So they lost 1 of their tier 4s, and they lost the racks, but still very much in the game.
Yeah, I think they should have gone for bot racks, especially as the tower was already low. But I think they forced out the buybacks by going for throne, which is kind of worth it. But there was only 2 buybacks.
Oh, that Prince's knife on V, man. Actually does a lot. Abyssal Blade Veteran, you may actually kill him. Nah, they got to be careful. They don't have Miles, but Miles does have buyback. No Brewmaster ult yet. And the Radiant, are they going to just try and push the high ground? Who's got a Mjolnir? Oh, that's going to be Brex, isn't it?
Brex.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking that as well. I was like, was that Juju?
Yeah.
I was
Mjolnir?
really confused.
Just Abyssal straight on, but I don't think that's going to get it. V-Man, he gets the RP. He doesn't get it on Anti-Mage. No, he does. Anti-Mage is dead. Oh, this is not looking good. Look at the damage. One attack instantly killed 2 people. Now Brex, he's gonna TP back, but you've only got 1 buyback. I think this is now game. The only buyback is on Anti-Mage. He died pretty much instantly. Yes, you're right, Charlie. The damage is insane. So much damage come out from their team comp. But that's the late game of Sven Magnus, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's now got double damage. Have you seen his damage? He's on 1,000 damage, and he has Daedalus, which is a chance to do more than 2 times the damage. And he's got Echo Saber, so he attacks twice. I mean, pfft.
This is also what happens when you pick 3 squishy cores in a game like this.
They're just going to go full backdoor. Do they have the damage to break through it? They are making progress, just about. Yep, now there's no backdoor because creeps have arrived. But Veteran, he goes in. He's instantly going to find Doige. This is important. However, it's him versus 4 heroes. He does blink out, but now he's got Naked Ancient. Ancient has 4,500 HP. They Primal Splitter for it. Look how much damage V-Man's doing. Veteran goes in again. Tim, he's got the Aeon Disc. That's going to keep himself alive. They've got stuns on Veteran as well. I think it's just gone. Veteran, he actually may go down. Yeah, he gets hexed by the Prince's Knife, and now it's finally going to be GG.
It was a valiant effort from the Radiant. Almost brought it back. Good RPs at the end by V-Man. He missed a few early on, but came in clutch at the end.
That's the thing about a hero like Magnus. As long as you get them when they count. You know, nice to get them early game to get the advantage, but if you can get the big ones late game, you've won.
Yeah, you just win the game. And he didn't die still.
I'm surprised that he never died the entire game. Like, how did he manage that? Just incredible. The Radiant did play well, but I felt like it was an uphill battle because of their draft. They really had to outplay them almost non-stop, and the Dire just had to get a few of their spells off, and they won.
Yeah, it's like we said, you know, their chances to win was split push and outplay, and they split pushed alright. I think Max split pushed really hard. Didn't see Brex doing much split pushing. But yeah.
Yeah, you could have done more.
It's a very hard game when they have so much tank and you don't have much damage.
Yeah. I mean, the damage dealt was kind of the same from both teams, but one team had probably double the effective health, so GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Let's go to the multicams. I'm going to write a list of things I need to get ready for my next stream.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm going to jump up.
Thanks as always, Nat. Wow, Brex is really in the dark now. Turned off his light. Sitting in shame. They're having a little post-game chat. I will join in a moment, but let's throw up the big cam for now. So, 2 good games. This in-house was a little bit different from the others, just in the fact that it didn't go instantly all the 10 places. So, some of the in-houses we've pinged for the in-houses up, and within about 1 minute, sometimes even 30 seconds, all 10 spots go. Whereas we didn't quite have that rush this time. But that's fine, we still find the 10 players, no problem. The in-houses are still very popular, and I can't see any of them being cancelled because of lack of people. So, what do I want to implement for the future streams? These are a few things I've been thinking about, and we'll try to get them up and running. One of them is maybe getting the stream up a little bit earlier before the first game starts. So rather than the stream instantly going up as the game starts, I'll put it up maybe 15 minutes before, just so that people can tune in. So that may be one thing. Second thing is I'll get the polling options on the actual stream, so you can see who voted for Radiant, who voted for Dire, because that could be something that could be a little bit of fun. I'll try and get caster cams in as well, because when I show that nice multi-cam screen, it really is just me and the 10 players, and whoever I'm casting with has no cam at all, so I will try to fit in that camera as well. So all things I'm going to try and implement. I need to remember to randomize 2 numbers to get people to upload the games. The leaderboard website is still up, so feel free to check it out, bvgsdota.co.uk. What else was I going to say? I'm sure there was a couple more things there. Oh well, I think that's it for now. I've just got another new microphone. It's just arrived now. It's the same microphone that I've got now, but it's got colors on it now. You can actually change that RGB. So I'm going to have fun playing around with that in a moment, get it set up for the next stream. So that should be fun. I think I'm doing CEA casting today, but they haven't actually confirmed it yet. So I'll host that on my channel if anyone's interested in hearing more of my voice. I can understand though if you'd want a break from me. Anyway, good games, and the next cast is 8 PM on Monday. Hope to see you then.